What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep them flowing. Where do you come from? Where are you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where are you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep them flowing.
Oh wow! You know that final scene is.
I hear you well. What's that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
That's
now I
one,
can
two.
hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, that final scene in the intro is me eating popcorn. On the
Yeah.
final minutes that Stadia was up.
Yeah, that was funny.
What's going on, everybody? It's Cloud&Console, and we're here coming at you Sunday evening, 10 p.m. live. We're going everything cloud gaming this week, and we've got to show updates to your favorite games, as well as Helldivers and Destiny 2. Not to mention, we're getting into some cloud gaming news of the week. We're touching on what's going on with Luna, Antstream, and Netflix has got some interesting things cooking, as well as GeForce Now cloud gaming. We got an update on what's going on with them. Well, without further delay, let's get into what we start off with. And Nads, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us as per usual.
Yeah,
It's the duo. Cloud gaming.
Yep.
How you been?
I've been doing good. Just like spend the weekend inside because it's raining outside, so couldn't do much work outside. But I had a chance to play as usual. Helldiver 2, doing our Mondays. It's a lot of fun. Play also some Baldur's Gate 3 on Tuesday with you guys. Getting so close to the end. Like, I'm excited about this. And also some Destiny 2, a lot of Destiny 2 because we have the new season. Not this new season. The episode Echo Act 1. So I made it to season pass 100, level 100. So now I had like everything for this season or this act. Sorry, gonna have to like remember. It's like a act or episode right now, so quite interesting. But like, yeah, just been playing some of the games and enjoying. But like another game I've been playing lately, it's not a recent game, but it's been out for quite some time. But I just decided to play with Wilson the other day, and it was quite a lot of fun. I kind of got into it. It's called the Finals. It's nothing new. Everybody like know that released a little while ago. They're now on season 3. There's some gear you can get unlocked. But I play a couple times with Wilson this weekend, and I play earlier. I got like a build right now, lightweight with the bow. I kind of enjoying it. It's been like interesting. Getting into it, being different than Destiny 2 in terms of PvP, right? So. It's you're in a team of 3. You can destroy everything. You just need to do different activity. It could be a cash out or what's the other thing I've been playing? It's like King of the Hill almost. So where you have the capture.
They have a 5v5 as well as they have an offline mode. This game really evolves the PvP shooter. I feel it just feels different. It feels more engaging. The levels, everything is breakable, and it's free to play, cross play, cross progression on all these different consoles as well as cloud gaming. So no excuse not to jump in if you're a PvP fan and you haven't tried it yet. Made by former Battlefield and Call of Duty peeps.
Yeah,
so they know how to make a shooter.
Definitely, because it was quite fun. I play a little bit. We should get into that at some point. Try it out as a group. Might be a lot of fun. But
I
yeah,
100% agree. But I have been playing, as you know, the most epic game to grace our presence.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. I have jumped in. I've got a couple hours going into this. Absolutely amazing experience. I've ditched all weapons and I've taken the form of the ice monk.
Oh, that's true.
I'm martial arting, jumping all over the place, fist fighting. But now I'm actually on a quest of dragon lineage. So no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil the ending of anything. I haven't even got to the ending. I'm a couple hours in. Bliss, thanks for stopping on by. Hopefully you're doing well. I hope you are enjoying the DLC as much as I am, my friend. It is an absolute experience to be had. New enemies, new bosses, and Bliss, you'll be proud of me. I'm actually taking this on solo. So I'm going solo. I've ditched the summon because I don't want the summon to be a crutch, and I'm taking on every boss mano y mano as well as I can. As well as I can. It's been a great ride, and I'm loving it. I've grabbed new weapons so far. I've upgraded 2 weapons fully that I've obtained. I'm looking for a good spirit ash that's involved in this world to be able to use, because that's sort of my premise going forward. I'm only using things I pick up in the DLC, and I'm using those to the fullest extent. So everything about this game is just taking it to the next level, and I'm really excited to go through it and open this world up even more so. I'm really happy with it, and I'm glad. I'm happy. As a gamer, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I've rambled enough about that game. Also, we played BG3 together, and some Destiny 2 there on the side, getting into final shape. I actually did the episode 1 as well, so I got to get on to episode 2, I think, and get that sword. I wanted to finish the Pathfinder to get the sword before Tuesday, so I think I got some time before then.
You can get the sword and the catalyst. The catalyst, you need to do 12-man Grandmaster exertion. So you have to find a team of 12 people to be able to do that. So I know I joined like on the D2 Discord, Destiny 2 Discord. There was like a group. I tag along on that, so I was able to get that. It's not easy. It's quite interesting because you have to maintain your lives, right? So you start with so many lives, but you have 12 people. The first try we did, we just all wiped. It was crazy. And then the second one, we were able to just maintain our life and not push so much, if that makes sense. So, but it's worth it to give it a try because it's a 12-man activity. The only 12-man activity they ever created without thinking about the bug they had before, right?
And I want to say shout out to Blues and Houston, everyone in chat. We got Tally Darkstar, we got Ray the Gaming Cyborg, and everybody else out there hanging with us as we're talking cloud gaming. Have an awesome Sunday. We are gonna get into the news this week, and shout out to all you awesome people. Let us know what you've been gaming on as well. Houston's been killing some bugs in Starship Troopers, and that is awesome. Love to see it. Also available on GeForce Now as well if you want to get into that Starship Troopers. So let's jump into what's been going on with our favorite games. Do you have the updates for us there, Nads?
Yes, I do. So let's start with Divers 2, right? We have some Divers update, and just gonna share that. We had a patch recently on the 18th of June, so just a couple of days ago. So they did again update some stuff, some balancing armor with armor rating above 100. Now also reduce damage on headshot. Like victory pose will now only play for the extracted. No stolen valor. Okay. Burning damage reduced by 15%. You know that's crazy because the amount of issue we have on that planet with the tornado fire and stuff like that, or like if you use the napalm bomb and stuff like that, like any burning damage will help a lot. That's gonna be reduced.
I am the master of the fire.
Let's zoom in. There you go. We can see better now. There's like some weapon adjustment too for the CB9 exploding crossbow. I don't have that crossbow, but I think Houston has that. You have it too?
I have it as well. Yeah, the exploding crossbow.
The Quasar increased recharge time by 5 seconds.
No,
that's a lot. You know, we've been using that like a lot, so that's gonna feel like so long. Like every
it
time.
is. But they needed to do something. I'm sure it's everyone's go-to.
That's true.
I wish they wouldn't do this. I wish they would just make maybe bugs more resistant to Quasar instead of, but I guess this is an easier bug for them to sort of add on. But yeah, they're making us change our favorite weapons. Some may not like it, but I like switching it up, trying new things. So I look forward to picking a new meta.
Like you can look at the laser cannon. I remember I used it before. It's not too bad, but they increasing the damage and reducing the damage versus large volume of body. I don't know. They kind of like make it more powerful against bigger beasts. Because what's the damage versus large volume bodies? What's that exactly?
So maybe bodies that have a large volume of mass, I would assume.
So like any of the big bugs, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe they want you to use the laser cannon now against Titans or Crushers or Chargers, whatever they're called.
Yeah. The Punisher Plasma, there's like some nerf there, decreasing max for the mag, but increasing the ammo of magazine you receive from supply. Okay. Increase projectile speed, but will still keep a similar range. Decrease damage, fall off, and explosion on the explosion. Now placed in the energy weapon category. Oh, okay. So there it goes, some changes. Blitzer, again, a bunch of sickle. I thought we already reduced this amount for the sickle. Decrease amount of magazine from 6 down to 3. I thought that was already done. But yeah, a lot of changes in weapon, as you can see. I gotta move forward. There's like some strategy change and stuff like that. Enemy buff, enemy patrol change. I thought that was like already done some of the fix, but yeah, you can see there's a lot. You can look it up on the Steam review page. You can see a lot of detail there, but that's for our L divers. So that's pretty good. A lot of change, quite interesting. Hopefully we're gonna see a lot of change with like the weapon we're gonna be using. So, but moving on to some Destiny 2. So as mentioned, we had a couple things that came out. Let's go on top. So this week in Destiny, so list of topic for this week: Art Station for Final Shape at Art Blast. So you're gonna be able to go see all the detail of like the Final Shape art, the preview before you start building it, all the artistic part. You can go access them. We'll check it out in detail further down. There's been some Radiant Dungeon update. That one's quite interesting. They're just changing some numbers. It's quite interesting. They're probably gonna remove when the weapon has a boost in a specific activity. So we shall see. Grandmaster Nightfall return next week. Already, I feel like we just started the episode's already accessible. And as always, some player support report and movie part of the week. But just checking it out. Here, if you go to this link, I'll switch to that screen. There we go. So as you can see, this has a few things. It talk about like how it went through, but the big thing is like different concept art there that you can see is pretty fucked up on some weapon. Some of the design pretty cool. I like to see that. Some of the art is like pretty amazing, right? So if you like it to have a background or something, you have this all there. Then, but going back to the Twid, considering the Radiant Dungeon update, you can see some of the changes. It's a little bit hard to understand, but like you have the damage source and power cap raid dungeon, and some of the number are changing. This is going to be quite interesting. Is it going to make a big difference? I don't know. We're gonna have to test it out further, play. But like has the whole description here about the change. Quite interesting. Is it going to be more difficult or not? So maybe it's going to be a little bit easier or something. Salvation Age Master difficulty is coming out, so you can grind for the Triumph or the Seal. It's coming out on the 25th of June, and as well the Grandmaster Nightfall on the 25th of June. So starting with the last way as a feature Nightfall. So it should be quite interesting. There's been some issue or some fix happening with the cost stuff. Is one of the exotic weapon you can get in the Pale art. Pretty fun to play with, but they investigating an issue about getting the actual weapon. I didn't get any difficulty. I follow a guide and I was able to get everything. There was an issue with the mode of light apparently, and also the encryption bit that you have to find in the Pale art. So they fixed that. There was some issue with the prismatic on the ultimate character not having all the unlockables. So they looking into that, or they're gonna look into fixing that as soon as. And then some known issue. That's pretty much this. We have some art of the week, some people showing us how well they did in Destiny this week. But yeah, that's it for Destiny 2.
Destiny 2. Yes, as Houston says, nice to see how far they've come. Finally closed the saga from the very first days. Like I said, a little bit of gaming history, right? It's had a massive population and it's kept it to some degree over all this time. And it's really become a standard to many degrees. People have tried to make Destiny killers out there in their game design. So even have that status, I think, is recognized. And in the end, they sold their company for $3.7 billion. So victory to those guys at Bungie.
Well, I can't wait to see what else they're gonna make. Like Marathon is supposed to come out at some point. We didn't see any preview or anything, but I'm quite excited what they're gonna do with this. And also the other game they talk about, Matter. I don't know where it's at with this. We didn't hear anything. Maybe it's a code name. And the same thing with the rumored bookshop.
Well, sorry, you cut out there. You were saying about Matter?
Yeah, I was just saying like we'll see what's gonna happen if they create Matter or not, right?
Well, I hope they do, and I hope it's amazing.
Yeah.
And it pushes the boundaries because we need games to move forward. And I think they're ready to do that. What's going on, SPG? Hope you're doing well. And we got Xbox International Podcast up in the house. It's time to troll. PlayStation talk. Oh, wow. I see how this is. I see how this is. Maybe I do a little bit of this on the Xbox International, but thanks for coming
on. That's funny.
Hey, I was just saying earlier about Let Me Solo Her being part of Xbox. I just found that out. I didn't realize Let Me Solo Her was Xbox, and Bliss was saying he was watching people helping. I think Xbox should definitely reach out to that person and swag them out. That's awesome for the community there.
That's awesome.
But let's get into NVIDIA's update this week at GeForce Now. Yeah, that's right. Cloud gaming brought to you by NVIDIA. The very graphics card in your computer is allowing you to use their commercial graphics cards in the cloud. Let's crack the case and with Tell Me Why. I hadn't heard of these games. As Dusk Falls. Oh, As Dusk Falls, I actually remember seeing Purple Haze stream this one. So this is more of a narrative-drawn type of video game, but Tell Me Why is new to my genre. I don't think these are necessarily in my genre. They're more of... Yep.
I think they're more like a story-driven. Depending on the action you're going to do for Dusk Fall, it's like a game where like it's a little bit more... depending on the decision, this is how the story is gonna go. So they started doing that more and more, you know, with like telltale stories and stuff like that. But the other one, I'm not sure if I saw what it was. Tell me why.
The Tell Me Why is an episodic adventure, creators of Life of Strange. So if you experience the Life of Strange saga, you're making decisions based on scenes that are playing out in front of you, and those decisions have consequences. You can even rewind time in one of them, I remember. Wow. But it's sort of like a look through, analyze the area, make decisions based on stories, and see where the story takes you.
Yeah.
I call them narrative games for me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like almost like watching a movie, but there's some interaction, right?
Yeah. I want to say the greetings from GFN is still out there, so make sure that you're posting your hashtag greetings from GFN to your social media accounts. This is when you're taking some virtual photography of locations all over the cloud gaming universe. So they're trying to create these like postcard things. I think it's an awesome idea. If you're a virtual photographer,
nice.
That is something cool you can be a part of. And fingers crossed you get highlighted through the NVIDIA GFN social media accounts.
And you take a lot of picture on in video game, right? So that's perfect. Yeah.
I've submitted a couple.
Yeah,
so we'll see. Cool. I mean, the Hellblade 2 game has one of the most epic photo modes I've seen out there. Absolutely stunning. Like, I'm like, there needs to be no editing to this. I'm like, maybe add a little bit of filter, but it's just unreal. We will be back at home finally tomorrow to do my morning shows, and we'll be back on Tuesday. Oh, so morning shows, it's Louis. Well, thanks for coming on by, man. Appreciate you and look forward to those morning shows again. If you don't know, Xbox International Podcast hosts excellent morning shows hosted by the charismatic Louis himself. It's absolutely a joy to be around. Check him out in the mornings on the Xbox International Podcast. I was actually on their show, so
nice. Yeah, I saw an episode there. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, Nads, I want you to say, what's a game that is still giving you nightmares? This is what NVIDIA GeForce Now is asking us.
Silent Hill 2.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's good timing for the
There's
remake.
a remake. Yeah, I remember playing it for the first time with my friend. We're playing on PlayStation 1, and like the graphics were crazy. We were like sitting in the dark room and playing, and he was playing, he got scared, just threw me the controller. He's like, take over. But it was like those little things on the ground chasing you who want to attack you, or like those nerds that missing like stuff. Like it's
Right.
weird. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
All the remakes coming out later this year on PlayStation, so hopefully you can get over your nightmares if you see me streaming it.
Yes. So I'm probably gonna try to play that game.
One game that I will say has been giving me... I'm getting some weird feedback from the music. I'm switching up.
Oh, okay.
One game that gives me nightmares is that Resident Evil game, all right? When that girl comes at you with the axe, she's supposed to be your girlfriend or fiance. Man, I had to put the game down, and I'm like, I'm not even playing this anymore. This is not a game. This is just me getting scared. So I'm going to put Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, that's awesome. Funny.
Yeah, the game that gave me nightmares, Xbox International Podcast says, was Resident Evil. That zombie scene is the most intense at the beginning. Oh, yeah. And then Bliss, doing good. By the way, PlayStation got an update with Discord fully integrated on PS5. Oh, yes it did. Right. It is. It's pretty cool. I've been using it. It's now accessible on your PlayStation. And know what I think they did that for is because we're starting to see more cross-play with PC, and it's honestly the best place for the gaming community to be able to talk to each other.
Exactly.
And, I mean, our Helldivers team is made up of me, PlayStation guy, and then you all are on PC, right? So we need to communicate with each other, and the game chat these days are just... I don't know what it is, but it's always like we got a helmet on or something. It's like we're trying to talk to each other.
It's funny because Discord is like a great platform for that, and it's you start seeing like some difficulty they're having, because I think they did the update and today had some issue with Discord. Some people had difficulty to hear me, but the fact is that now they have to support all those platforms when before they were like just on the PC. If that makes sense, right? So we shall see like how it's gonna turns out, but like I think it's amazing that everything's turning cross-platform.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope to see more stuff enter the GeForce Now Cloud, because I want to say GeForce Now Cloud offers an excellent gaming experience, high fidelity, 10 milliseconds or less in latency. And you get that 60 frames or more if you want it, and your monitors can have it. You get that 4K or more if your monitors can handle it. So, very affordable option to give your old hardware new life. So definitely be sure to not sleep on NVIDIA GeForce Now, and you know it's backed up by one of the most powerful companies out there. So, yes, sir. Well, let's get into what's been going on with the cloud gaming world outside of NVIDIA, the superpowers, I'd like to say, in the cloud gaming world. Let me pull up a couple stories here. We have Xbox Cloud Gaming adds mouse and keyboard support to more games. So if you're looking to use the mouse and keyboard with your Xbox Cloud Gaming and you haven't switched over to NVIDIA, no worries. You got the support here with your mouse and keyboard across some pretty epic games here. I wanted to point out Ark Survival, a huge one to be able to use with your mouse and keyboard in the cloud. And all those Remnant 2 players, now with the cross-play aspect, it's great to see them have the mouse and keyboard support.
I need to go back to that game, Remnant 2, and try to finish
Yes.
it. Because
Yeah,
I
we
think there's
do.
a DLC coming out soon too, right? So
I definitely think we need to start to squad up more in Remnant 2, and I think there's enough of us, and we need to start cranking that one out. Oh, look at you, Xbox International Bob. Thanks for joining the Discord.
yeah, nice.
Appreciate you coming on in there and hanging out with us. I gotta make sure I join your guys' Discord. I'm sure it's I'll be welcome there as a PlayStation fan. All right, let's jump into it. Coming up next, we got LG and Black Nut. So shout out to Ray. I know he champions the Black Nut cloud gaming service. We're getting more smart TV integration, and this is honestly where I see the future of where we're going to be gaming. They're literally just going to be apps on our TV. If I go back to Remnant, it likely won't be with Rudiggz. All right, listen, Wilson. If we go back to Remnant, we just need a clear chain of command, and that chain of command is Rudiggz first. See, Nads, there was a chain of command problem when we played. All right.
That's funny.
All right. Mouse and keyboard support has needed. I haven't used my controllers since 2000. Wow. It's funny that you say that. I am not a huge mouse and keyboard gamer, but I completely understand when it comes to the survival genre, specifically how well the mouse and keyboard works for it, as well as I would say it even lends itself to competition FPS as well. What other game? Baldur's Gate plays extremely well on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. I play Destiny 2 on mouse and keyboard, but I play Helldivers 2 on controller. I don't know. I like to switch around like this. Sometimes I like to play Destiny on controller because I like to lounge on my couch, but I most likely like to play Destiny 2 on mouse and keyboard. Other game, I played Diablo 4 the other day on controller.
Hannah's out there. Hi, Hannah. Love you. Yeah, Louis. Hey, it would be absolutely awesome to get into some gaming with you guys, especially since it is crossplay. We could use GeForce Now. It's also available on Xbox Game Pass. Awesome to do it. That would be cool. Let's jump into the news, though. Don't you think that we're going to start gaming on our TV? We'll have our controller. It'll be hooked up to our TV 10 years from now, and there'll just be apps that we subscribe to.
Just need to get like Discord on TV or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good shout.
Maybe
wow,
like,
N64 was Tally Darkstar's last console.
Oh,
the N64 hits because I love that console.
Yeah. I had that console too. I loved it.
Does your TV have any gaming apps on it, or have you yet to upgrade?
Mine?
Yeah.
I didn't upgrade yet. My TV's too old. I can have GeForce Now on it, but it doesn't run well because the TV can only do 2.4 gigahertz. So it's like the speed is terrible for that. I just found I had difficulty. I need to either be connected on my 5G route, Wi-Fi, or Ethernet cable. So every time I play upstairs on my big TV, it will be on my laptop using GFN on my laptop. But yeah.
Wilson asked, and I want to highlight this in the chat because maybe I'll make a short of this later. Wilson in the audience wants to ask, is the N64 a Nintendo console?
Really? Was that in yeah, it's like GameCube. Was that David that never saw a GameCube or something?
Right, yeah. Oh, that's funny. We have fun here. Hey, everybody likes retro gaming, right?
Yeah.
And how about retro gaming on your iPhone? Okay, I need to get an Antstream sponsorship because coming to iOS, I mean, some of these games that they have out there, the Atari library, the old school arcade games, they're very tough and they're just fun to have battle around in. And I'd like a system where everyone's connected, we could all beat each other's high score. And it's the world's biggest retro gaming platform, and it's in the cloud. Over 1,300 retro games. So they're definitely making a statement here. And we've been following them for a little bit, and now they're making an appearance into the iOS.
Nice. That's good. For the fan of iOS, there we go.
Yep. Look at them go. They're going to get that awesome app. You're going to be able to check them out on your iPhone. And it launches June 27th, so a couple days away, not too far. And this follows Antstream Arcade launching on the Xbox One and Series X and S's consoles back in July 2023. So hopefully we're able to see this on PlayStation as well. I'm not sure why they didn't do a deal there. Maybe PlayStation likes their retro arcade. But it's interesting to see that. I feel like Xbox is more of that open platform that allows multiple things like this. So it's good to see you have a lot of choices there.
That's cool.
Oh my God, chat! You guys are awesome tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm trying to keep up with everybody.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Tally Darkstar says depends on the retro game. I suffered through Atari 2060. See, I don't even know that console.
Atari
2600 and the NES in 1985, and I'm ready for next gen graphics. I do, but you know what? To be honest, I went back and I played Mega Man the other night because I was waiting for Elden Ring to come out, and I was just like, I don't want to get into a big game, but I want to play something nostalgic. I went to my PlayStation, I pulled up the PS Plus library, and I grabbed Mega Man and I played it in the cloud. I just streamed it. And I had a blast. Like those retro games, like they have a challenge. You're jumping, you're ducking, you're weaving. There is good mechanics to that, and I feel like sometimes it's fun just to go back. But I agree. Usually I'm playing the AAAs.
Well, like the old Atari console was like before Nintendo. I think that's when like they thought video game was gonna die. They came out with so many shitty games too, but like, you know, the ET game is like the most common one. But yeah, Atari is right before Nintendo, right? So
the Commodore, Houston brings up in chat.
Yeah,
I hear about the Commodore 64, but this is something I've never experienced. Like, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what games there are on it. Like, did it come out? And it didn't come out in like, oh my gosh. Mega Man X. I think I played actually Mega Man 10. I think that is the one that I picked. It was the one where I could switch in between the two different characters, and I had a dog jumping pad.
Because the Commodore, it came out in 82, and the
82,
Atari,
wow, before I was born.
Atari,
you had the
in 1977.
Apparently, that goes down in history as being one of the things that almost killed video games. So that's great to hear.
It was like, you know, they just uncovered, I think it was last year, where they dug a hole in the desert and store all the...
Oh, did they find all the copies?
Yeah, they went and undig it or dig it out, and now it's like you could get a relic from that place, I guess. I don't know.
Wow, I'm sure they're selling it
yeah, probably
at a top dollar. It's a PC style system you should look up. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check out the Commodore 64. We should do a video where we just go back in time looking at all these consoles we never heard of. Well, you definitely heard of. I never heard of them. Let's get into what I think is pretty cool and one of the biggest stories in cloud gaming this week, and that is Netflix. Netflix is making two big moves here. This is the first of the big move in cloud gaming, is that their GTA trilogy reached 30 million downloads on Netflix games. That means there was 30 million people playing a video game on Netflix cloud gaming. That is the astounding part to me.
Hey, who knows? Maybe a GTA 5 and 6 is gonna come out on Netflix. Who knows?
I mean, that's a decent player base.
Yeah.
Pong was my first console. Wait a second. Yeah. Wait, see, this is what I don't understand. Was Pong a console? I thought Pong was a video game that was on Atari.
It's the first. No, it came to Atari, but it was on computer. It got created on computer first.
But was there just one console dedicated to Pong? No. Was it a Pong machine?
No, I don't think it was a Pong machine, unless we can give us an idea. But I remember it was on PC.
Yeah, it was a system all by itself, Houston's
really?
Telling us. Yeah. Wow. Pong was a console in and itself. Tally Star
confirms. I thought it was Pong, isn't that with the ball in the middle?
Yeah, it's the yeah. But watch, my head is the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Remember.
Well, in the month of December 2023, we saw 28 million downloads of the games from Netflix. 18 million of those were in a combination of the 3 GTA games. And now we have this astounding number of 30 million. So what does this mean? It's sounding like Netflix is going to become a powerhouse of gamers because people are subscribed to this service and they're already obtaining these games. And 30 million. I mean, you have to be impressed with that kind of adoption rate in the cloud gaming universe.
Because it's just so easy that I think people use their phone to play on the TV, or you play on your phone only.
Yeah, so I've tried to play a game on Netflix Gaming, and essentially it asks you to connect your phone.
Okay, yeah. I think I saw one like this too, yeah.
So what's coming to the phone? This is the second big thing coming from Netflix right now. Netflix launches a game controller app for playing games on your TV.
There you go.
Yep. So if you don't know already, because it has existed for a little bit, make sure that you download this Netflix controller app so you can have the best experience when using these games. So I didn't even know this existed. I would have definitely been using this if I had the choice. Be sure to check it out.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. You have a controller in your phone.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the game have like a controller integrated within the game for the phone, but yeah.
Wilson says he struggles to see Netflix being a gaming powerhouse, but it would be kind of cool to see them pivot like that again. Well, I mean, having a player base of 30 million downloading your older games, I feel like gives you some sort of power in the marketplace. So that to me, I'm 30 years old, LOL. Ray. Definitely impressive, and I feel like having that type of adoption rate is something that's going to move the needle, because there are that many people playing games on this platform, and that number is impressive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, Nads.
Yeah.
Why I've run out of news gaming stories. Do you have a clip of your gaming?
Yeah, I need to look it up. I need to find
it. I got mine.
Yeah, go for it.
I got mine. Okay, but oh my gosh. Okay, I have to preference this. I'm talking to Bliss and Maker and anybody who's gonna get spoiled by Elden Ring. Wilson, I'm sorry. Like, it's not like a massive spoiler. It's just a boss fight that I thought was absolutely epic in every way. And yeah, that's what I'm about to play right now. Yeah, I'm out later. I'm sorry. See, maybe Nads, you should go first. I feel like I'm about to ruin it.
Oh shit! I'm just like looking.
So, anyways, cloud gaming. Definitely From Software needs to enter the cloud gaming space. I think Google Stadia was the first step to getting Sekiro into the cloud. And I'm very upset to see... wait, we're going to get Nads clip in first, because I don't want to ruin Nads clip. All right? Please stay for Nads clip.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, people have seen a lot of bosses. This is not a final boss. I mean, I'm like maybe 3 hours in, 4 hours in. It's not even a final boss. I just thought it was cool to see.
I cannot open my folder. Something like going wrong or something.
That's fine. This is what we get when we're going on the fly. All right.
Yeah. Usually I have it loaded, but like doesn't want to open.
GeForce Now Cloud Gaming, brought to you by NVIDIA. Let's check it out. As easy as this. All right.
Oh, there we go.
Opens up here. All your games are displayed here. They're showing you now sales of where to get it. How does it work? Recently, I've been playing Gears of War with a friend. I have access via both Game Pass as well as Xbox. Fortnite is just a free-to-game play. Hooks up with Epic, Baldur's Gate, all of these games I'd have to keep locally downloaded. Instead, it's just click to play. And what? Oh no, I tried to play this. I realized I didn't have it. Prince of Persia Rogue, definitely one we need to get into checking out more. Early access, a cool one. Are you ready to go?
No, I'm not. Sorry.
All right. Everybody, I'm sorry. This is an early boss. Avert your eyes if you want to. It's going down here. So don't look. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about what's happening here. So I'm going up this cliff right now, and I found these two dragons, and they were literally just fighting each other. And I thought that was so cool. So I'm standing here, and they're just attacking each other in an all-out battle.
That's awesome.
So that was pretty cool to see. Just two dragons fighting each other. I did manage to complete that fight without a summon. And I had to make sure that I got the final blow on both the dragons. So definitely really cool.
Oh. Sorry. I just loaded mine by mistake.
For it, yeah.
Alright, let's see here. I couldn't like look it up. There's some issue going on. But basically, I think that was me doing a solo exiting out. But you can see the flamer all around me.
Oh, wow,
but the fact that they're gonna change it and you're gonna get less damage, it's good, because I was like, that one was freaking hard for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it can get into some spicy situations.
Yeah. Let's see here. Did you have anything else to show?
Nope.
And I think we showed that last week, but I had our moment there when we finished the story in Destiny 2. That was a beautiful ending. I like to use that one. You see both of us sitting there. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I'm so upset that my thing freaking cut that out.
Oh yeah, were you able
Yeah.
to look it up? Did you look it up to see what you missed there?
No, well, you sent it to me, so I just downloaded it. But yes, oh yeah, I looked up the rest of the video that you sent me.
Yeah.
To see what happened at the end of Final
So
Six.
it's quite interesting. Basically, just following on within the Echo episode 1, Act 1, with like the particle of darkness escaping the traveler, right, and landing in different area. So they kind of like evolving the story in some sort. So can't wait to see what's gonna happen then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Well, I think we're gonna just shut it down a little bit early. That's fine.
That's all good.
Thanks everybody for coming on by and hanging out with us this week.
Yes.
Don't forget, we are back next week hanging out for more cloud gaming news.
Mhm.
Sorry if anyone got spoiled by seeing two dragons fight, but it's no worries at all. Come on, it's just two dragons fighting. Everybody's seen it. Anyways, thanks everybody for coming on by. You guys are awesome for hanging out with us. Let's read out the final chats here. Tiny bit tempted to get the Destiny last chapter just to finish the game myself.
Mhm.
Still have my character who best Destiny 1 on there. It would be cool to see them go through to the end. Well, if you're looking for a fire team to help you get through it, look no further. We are the day one cloud gaming MVPs of Destiny.
Yep.
And then we have SPG giving us a shout out. Yes, sir. And then take care, everyone. Have a great night and be kind out there.
See y'all next time.
Play the credits.
Try to believe in me. Why try do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind so easily spooked. I ride just to be the me. Oh, finds hype super decently smooth. Nice type, but as sick as me.